Thank you for listening to the 39th Street Church of Christ Daily Devotional. The devotional today is I Choose Peace by My Attitude by Jack Williams. You know, the story's told of a man who was driving along out in the country and had a flat. Well, having a flat wasn't a problem because he knew how to change a tire. But he opened the trunk and lo and behold, there was not a jack to be found. He looked around and off in the distance, he saw a farmhouse. Pretty good ways, but he started out walking. He thought, well, they've got a jack, they'll loan it to me. He got a little closer and it started getting towards the end of the day and the sun was going down, the lights came on. He said, oh man, those people they're going to be eating dinner about this time. They're not going to be happy. Okay, but I'm going to go. They'll help me. And got a little closer and before long, it was later and later. And he thought, they're going to be relaxing from a hard day's work. They're going to be pretty upset. Finally, he got closer, the lights went out, and he said, oh man, they're going to bed. He got up to that house and he just started beating on the door. Man opened the door, opened the window, looked out and said, what's wrong? He said, you just keep your stupid jack. I don't want it anyway. Well, how many times do we like that? Something comes up, instead of dealing with it in a proper fashion, we just make things worse and worse and worse by the very attitude that we have, the things that we think about, the things that we display maybe in our life. But we need to learn to do better than that. Yesterday, we talked about being at peace because of proper actions. Being a child of God and then acting like it could sum that up. But you think about having the proper attitude and we fail to realize the power that we do have to control our mind, as in the story, for bad, or we can do it for good. The Apostle Paul in the book of Philippians, the 4th chapter, in verse 8, he said, now, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. Now, think about the things that are dwelling in my mind that I just go over and over and over. Would they be found in this list? Or are they things that maybe I should cast away that don't need to be in my mind? And I have the ability to do that. Whenever God said, think on these things, he said, Jack, you've got the ability to control your mind, the things that you dwell on. Sometimes we fail to really examine the things that we dwell on each day and seem to just get us down and ruin our day, get us in turmoil instead of peace. But sometimes we need to look and say, can I really do anything about it? In the book of Matthew, the 6th chapter, in verse 27, we're asked the question, who by taking thought can add 1 cubit to his stature? Well, if you know me, you know that I'm about 6'8", and not really. When I was growing up, I was kind of a lot shorter than what I am now when I was a teenager. And I wished and wished and wished. Sometimes it bothered me. Then I realized I can't do anything about that. Well, in life, we need to learn that. If I can't control it, why dwell on it? I choose peace by making sure that I have the proper attitude. I have the proper actions, and then I control my thoughts and have the proper attitude. And it's amazing what life can be, how peaceful it can be. I pray that's what we do. Thank you for listening. You have a good day. Think on the good things.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this short devotional. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be notified of other devotionals that will be forthcoming. Also, we encourage you to join us online live as we stream our services at each service time. More information can be found on our website at the link below. Thank you.